Engine 725 and support unit 725.
Engine 725.
Paramedic engine 728 to Montgomery, approaching the scene with heavy smoke. Go ahead and start the working fire.
Okay, paramedic engine 728 in the area with heavy smoke requesting the rig 1047.
Truck 725 to Montgomery.
Truck 725.
The response for 25, is that for hazmat or TRT?
Battalion 705 Montgomery. Given the incident type, if you started any MCI resources?
We have not at this time.
All right, if you could, go ahead and start the map in the support unit out of 22 or 26 is closer.
Okay, Battalion 785. Truck 725 of the hazmat response.
Okay.
Paramedic engine 728 on the scene. Got a working fire, plane into a house. Reported 3 people in the house. We're going to be on going initial attack mode.
Okay, paramedic engine 728 on the scene. Working fire, plane into a house, possibly 3 people inside. 1050.
Paramedic engine 717 Montgomery did. Paramedic engine 7.
Copy units terminal, Ridge Heights Drive. Take your first right. We hit the hydrant halfway down the street on the left.
Copy Ridge Heights Drive.
Correct.
53 to 34, you got to lay out. 753, I'm not sure which plug they took on Ridge Heights, but I think we're going to be looking at the one in Blue Smoke and Ridge Heights. Stand by.
Operations Chief to all units. Correct address. Drop Forge Lane. Montgomery advise. Drop Forge Lane, cross street. This is Blue Smoke Drive.
Montgomery to all units, the corrected address is off Drop Forge Lane. Drop Forge Lane, cross street is Blue Smoke Drive. 1051.
All units that are not on the initial response should stage out on Snapper School Road. Operations Chief to Montgomery and all units. I'm on the scene. I have command in front of engine 728 unit. Third due unit, Side Charlie has perfect access directly off of Snapper School. Montgomery, give a rundown to 28th NDC and go ahead and start a task force.
Okay, command 1052.
Engine 734, engine 753. We're going to take the Side Charlie access. We get a plug. It's going to be right in front of the National Guard Army.
Charge 728 supply line.
Truck 34's got 2 in the rear. Heavy fire.
Battalion 705 Command, I've got Side Charlie.
Command acknowledges that. Truck 34, you have Division Charlie. Truck 34, acknowledge Division Charlie. You'll have yourself and break. You have yourself and engine 34 as part of Division Charlie.
734 is okay on Division Charlie. 53. You're going to have to drop in front of the armory and lay down into 34.
Command to Rescue 17, Rescue Squad 17.
Goldie, where are you?
I'm in 28th engine.
Rescue Squad 717 by.
Rescue 17, I need you to do search on exposure Delta. Delta 1. Rescue 17, your priority is exposure Delta. Delta 1. Squad acknowledge.
Delta 1, we acknowledge.
Commander Montgomery looking for that rundown to the engine 28 MDC. Engine 728, you're going to be fire attack. We're going to call you Side Alpha, working on that house. Command to engine 17. Engine 17, come in.
Oh, he's getting ready to set up in the front.
17, you have fire attack on exposure Delta. I correct that. 17, you have fire attack on exposure Bravo. 17, acknowledge exposure Bravo fire attack.
17 acknowledges Bravo fire attack.
Commander Montgomery, 7 Delta for all special ops and EMS units. Special ops and EMS units on 7 Delta. Command to engine 708, engine 708. Command to engine 708, engine 708.
Engine 708, go ahead.
708, I need you as Rick in the court. 708, you're the Rick in the court. Now,
708 correct.
command to Tower 735, Tower 35. Go ahead. Tower 35, I need you inside Alpha of the fire building. You're reporting to engine 728. Tower 35, reporting to engine 728. We're about 5 minutes out. Acknowledge that. Command to any available resource on the scene currently. An available resource on the scene currently.
Engine 753 is about.
Engine 753, you identify you're on the scene.
That's correct.
53, report to the court, please. Engine 728, report to the court. Engine 728. Break. Command to exposure, Side Charlie group. Command to Side Charlie.
Side Charlie.
Side Charlie, coordinate with Side Alpha, Engine 728 officer, before we make entry into the structure. We do not make entry into the structure until I confirm. Side Charlie, acknowledge.
34 is coming to you.
Alright. Engine 734 command. We just inside the rear slider. It's been access to the fire. If you want to back that out?
First Squad 717 command. Which one do you consider Delta 1? The only one that has not been checked is the one that the plane is actually in front of.
34, coordinate your activities with 28. If you have proper access, I will allow an entry. Get back with me on that report. 34, coordinate with Engine 728. Unit, talking about the plane.
34 engine, more pressure.
Medic 42, are you on, Charlie? Medic 742, search exposure Bravo 1, advise me the number. Medic 742.
Route to command, you have 2 stories on Side Charlie with no walkout basement with the initial building that's on fire.
Unit reporting no walkout basement. Identify your number and identify which structure you're on.
Ridge Division, no walkout basement.
Duty Chief. Good to me.
Command to Engine 753. Engine 753.
Go ahead, command.
53, you are part of Side Alpha. Report to Engine 728. Part of Side Alpha, report to Engine 728.
Duty Chief, good to me.
Duty Chief, go ahead.
Okay, the house where the main body of the fuselage is standing in front of has no fire extension into the structure. The fuselage continues to burn in front of the house, but with one line on it, it's okay. Primary of that house is negative. Your main fire problem is in the Bravo exposure. In that exposure, you have a significant fire in the attic space. I'm going to redirect some crews to knock this thing down and give you an update in a minute.
Okay. Our target house, the white one, without the plane, is our primary source. Everything else is an exposure. The structure with the fuselage, I'm calling Bravo 1. When you can identify street numbers, that would be...
Okay, I got you there, and it's going to be a while for our street numbers, but you should see some pretty quick change on this main fire building in a second.
Squad driver command. Gas control, Delta and fire building. That's meter.
Engine 729 is on the scene from the task force. Command, you have an assignment for it?
Command to Engine 728, Engine 728.
Engine 728.
28, sir, you have Power 35, Engine 53. Yourself is Power 35, Engine 53 in your division. You're the supervisor. 34, engine and truck are on Side Charlie. Tell me if we are entering the structure and what access is, Alpha or Charlie.
We're going to enter from Alpha. There's also a unit that was entering on Charlie that I communicated with earlier.
I copy. You're entering on Alpha with the 3 crews I advise. You still have an active fire in the attic or towards the Delta side of the structure. Fire in the attic or towards the Delta side. You will be the supervisor. Tell me once you're on Division 2.
Rescue Squad 717 command. Delta 1, 2, and 3, all clear. My understanding, Bravo 1 has not been checked.
Primary on Bravo 1 is negative.
Squad officer, come to the front of Engine 28, please. I copy your message. Come to the front of Engine 28. EMS chief, come to the front. Communications chief, come to the front of 28. Then.
Tower 735 is on the scene waiting for a summit.
Start 731 off.
Yeah, route to command priority.
Unit calling with the priority, go ahead.
Route to command, the initial fire structure has some heavy sagging in the roof area. Advise before the crew heads out.
I copy that. Is this Engine 708 identifying themselves as a risk? Command to Engine 728. Command to Engine 728.
Engine 728.
Do you acknowledge the report from the RID reference to major sagging in the fire structure, number 33?
I did hear that report. We have 2 units up here. 2 units up here presently working.
Command to the rig, Engine 708. Where is that sagging? Where is that structural concern at? On
The Alpha Bravo Fort Hydrant.
Copy that. Alpha Bravo quadrant. Engine 728, I'm going to call you Division 2. What quadrant are you working on, Engine 728?
Engine 729, Command. I'm on site, Charlie. You have an assignment for me. I have a hand line off engine 734 this time.
28, if you are a task force unit, you report to the court fully dressed. Report to the court fully dressed.
28, you ready for your second spotlight?
Montgomery to all hazmat and EMS units. All hazmat and EMS units switch to 7 Delta. 7 Delta.
Charge that second line. Rescue Squad 717, Command. Secondary on Bravo 1 exposure is clear.
Squad 17, acknowledge secondary on the Bravo 1 exposure is clear. Command to all units in Montgomery. The CP is now the Battalion 3 car. The Battalion 3 car is the command post. Montgomery, a full rundown to that unit, please.
Montgomery's okay.
Command to Engine 717. Engine 717.
Thanks, man.
Engine 717, you'll be the 37 group. Your house number is 37. You'll be the 37 group. Engine 17, acknowledged.
Copy.
Squad 729, Command. We got a lot of fuel down on the ground here. I need some Class B on the ground and on the aircraft.
Squad 729, you need to identify what structure you are operating in front of.
Bravo.
I copy that, Rescue Squad 729. What was your assignment on the fire ground, and where are you currently located, sir?
I'm on the ridge with 8th engine, side Alpha.
Rescue Squad 729, I acknowledge you're part of the RID on side Alpha. Thank you, sir. Command to a unit in staging and available identify.
Engine 729 is in staging in the court.
29 in engine. Advance a Class B hand line to structure 37, which is exposure Bravo. Advance a Class B hand line to exposure Bravo. It's identified as number 37. Engine 729, you'll be part of the 37 group.
Engine 739 copies this assignment. Division Charlie to Command. I need you to raise the units. I think it's 28 and 34 operating on the second floor of the Bravo exposure. Have them evacuate the structure. 34 is okay on the evacuation. We're waiting for 34 clear to back our line out. Engine 728, we're looking at a partial collapse on that second floor. I need you out of there now.
The unit reporting the structural stability on the fire building. Identify your number again.
Battalion 5.
Command to Battalion 5.
Go ahead.
Command to the unit on 7 Charlie that it was identifying a structural issue with the fire building. Your number.
South Battalion 5. I'm trying to get the units out of the second floor right now.
I copy that, Battalion 5. Command to Montgomery, a long alert tone. Montgomery, a long alert tone. Command to all units operating in the original fire building that you're part of the 3-3 structure. That's engine 728, tower 35, engine 53, and the companies from 34. Evacuate the original structure. Break. Battalion 5, you will be the 33 group supervisor. Battalion 5, acknowledge 33 group.
5, copy.
Command to Safety 700, you are the ISSO. Safety 700, you are the ISSO. Battalion 5, as the 33 group, ready to copy your unit.
Okay. Engine 728 is counted.
Command to Battalion 705, the 33 group supervisor. Are you ready to copy your unit?
I'm ready. Just for clarification, I'm par with all units, truck 734, engine 753, engine 728, all out of the building.
In addition to that, you have tower 35 and truck 34. Acknowledge that you have 5 units in your group.
Okay, I copied truck 735, engine 734. Added to my division.
Command to Montgomery, a long alert tone. All units on the event at the air park. The primary building will be identified as the 3-3 group. No interior operations in that structure. No interior operations in that structure. Exposure Bravo is the 3-7 group. Break. If you are not actively assigned to a structural operation, you are to be in the court on the asphalt. Command to engine 708, come in. Rig supervisor.
Go ahead.
29, Engine 29, you have Class B phone.
On truck 31, medic 708, and yourself. You are the rig. Tell where you'll be set up at, ma'am.
We are part on Alpha and truck 31 is far on side Charlie.
I'm direct on that. Command to the 3-7 group. Rescue Squad 717.
Rescue Squad 717, bye.
Squad 17, you are actually still part of the search group. You had given me a prior report of Bravo and Bravo 1. Come to the car, please, and give me a confirmation of your search statuses. Break. Command to Bravo group, engine 717, the 37 group.
37 group, go ahead.
37 group, you have yourself and engine 729. Confirm the status of your fire conditions and what additional resources you may need.
All personnel accounted for. Engine 729 crew is currently shooting Class B on the jet fuel. No current fire at this time.
I'm direct on that. Command to all units. Tower 703's officer, come to the buggy. Tower 703's officer.
33 Division Command.
Command to the Operations Battalion. Come to the car, please. Operations Battalion.
33 Division of Command.
37 group, go ahead.
Okay, just clarifying for the main fire building, quadrants B, C, and D all have a fast primary search negative on the second floor.
So your report was in your structure, the original building, number 33. You made a primary on the second floor of the Bravo, Charlie, and Delta quadrant. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Excellent. First floor or basement? Any primaries done on those levels?
Negative.
Thank you. Tower 703's officer. Tower 703's officer. Come up on Charlie. Medic 742, I believe Bravo. Medic 742 Bravo on 7 Charlie. Command to Medic 742, any weak medic unit on 7 Charlie.
Medic 742. With engine.
Switch to Delta. 42, switch to Delta. Command to Engine 35, Engine 735, come in on Charlie.
Exposure 37 to command when you have a second.
I copy. 1 second, 37. Command Special Operations Chief. Special Operations Chief, come to the car. 37 group, go ahead.
Montgomery to Tower 719. Perimeter Station 8.
729, part of the 37 group, Engine 729. Command to Command to 37 group.
37 group Montgomery. This fuel is running off into the backyard. Is there any way we can get something to dam the fluid from going into the woods in the back?
Have one of your personnel come out to the court, talk to the Special Operations Battalion. He can provide you those resources. Command to Engine 735. Engine 735. Chief 708. Come to the other side of the car.
Paramedic Engine 735, go ahead.
35, come for the Battalion 3 car. Command. The 7 Delta channel is for EMS units. 7 Delta is for EMS units. Hazmat units are operating on 7 Echo. The Special Operations Battalion is in charge of the Hazmat group on 7 Echo. EMS 703 is managing EMS group on 7 Delta.
And Delta with EMS 703.
Group. Battalion 705. 33 group. 33 group. Battalion 705. Second, the status of your operations. Do you have a need for additional resources?
We're okay with resources right now. Looks like we're making a decent we're just reassessing right now.
I copy that, and you're confirming you're all exterior on 33.
Correct.
Command to Canteen 717 on 7 Charlie. Canteen 717. Command to the search group. Command to Rescue Squad 717.
Go ahead.
I see the dog out of number 40. Can you give me a report on number 29? That will be the exposure Delta.
Okay, number 40 is clear. And going 29.
Command to Safety 700.
Good.
Safety Chief is here. He'll be joining you in the safety group, yourself and Safety.
All right, very well. We've talked. He's got the A side, I got the C side.
Rig to command.
Rig, go ahead.
Just make all units aware on site Alpha. We have imminent collapse of the second story on the initial fire building.
Rig, I acknowledge that. Report to Battalion 705. He is the 33 Group Supervisor. Ensure face-to-face that he is aware of those hazards. Command to 33 Group, Battalion 705.
33 Group.
Currently, you have 5 resources working. Do you need any needs? When do you anticipate need to rotate crew?
And crews are okay for now. We're getting ready to deploy a blitz fire from the front.
Copy that. I have 2 crews in reserve here at the command post. We have rehab set up behind the command post. Command to the Operations Battalion on 7 Charlie.
Operations Battalion.
Confirm you were direct on the message from EMS 703.
Negative, was not.
EMS 703 to provide you an update, face-to-face. Man of the Safety Group, Safety Chief.
Go ahead.
At the request of the 33 Group, they're putting up some white and red tape. Coordinate with Battalion 5, the 33 Group. Reference what our exclusion zone, hot zone, and warm zone are. You come back to me face-to-face with those declarations.
Direct.
Command to the Operations Battalion. Did you get the update from EMS 703? Command to the Operations Battalion on 7 Charlie. Command to all units operating on this event. I want to reiterate, if you are not actively engaged in an activity, you need to be on asphalt. If you are not actively engaged in an activity, you need to be on the asphalt of the court. Command to the Safety Group.
Good.
I know you're working on the red-white tape. When you can, I want to have hot, warm, and cold identified so I can be real clear with what's actively engaged and what's not.
We're okay. We'll get back to you.
Command to the 33 Group.
33 Group.
I see that Engine 28 has come out and gone through rehab. What resources do you still have in your group operating? Which units have you sent to rehab?
Grimes up on yellow. Engine 734, 33 Group.
Truck 31. Send him to the next car back. Battalion 5 car. Command of the Safety Group.
Exposure to 37 for safety.
Safety, the 37 Group is calling you. Safety, the 37 Group is calling you.
37 Group Command, I'm answering for safety. He's busy.
Thank you, 37. I need one of the safety reps to meet the duty chief up on Snapper School to get an FAA rep, bring him down to the command post.
Chief, I got that.
That copy that was acknowledged. The unit identifying that it was being handled.
Safety 700, sir. I'll take care of that.
Safety 700, I acknowledge. Command of the Field Com and CP 727. If you're on this call group, please ensure you switch to 7 Delta. Please switch to 7. Command of the Special Ops Chief. Same goes for Washington Gas. We can isolate 3-3 and 3-7. Gas and electric. Special Operations Chief acknowledged. Command to the 33 Group. 33 Group.
33 Group.
I asked you previously what resources were working, what work resources have been sent to rehab. I'm going to go ahead and request that all of your resources go out to rehab, and I'll give you 2 more. Acknowledge. Tower 3, Engine 35. You'll be reporting to the 33 Group, which is Battalion 705. Tower 3, Engine 35. Command of the Safety Group. You do need additional resources. Safety Group, you need additional resources.
Not at this time.
Copy that. Command of Rescue Squad 717, search group.
Which squad 717?
Squad, you're going to the rehab. Squad, you're going to rehab.
We're direct. Where's that located?
I'm sorry, all units rehab is operated and located behind the Battalion 3 and 5 car, operated by ML 728. Rehab is located behind the Battalion 5 car in the court. Command to the 33 Group.
33 Group.
Were you confirming that your original 5 units are going to rehab, and I'm replacing them with the 2?
Correct. We're going to pass on now. It's going to be Engine 734, Truck 734, Truck 735, and Engine 734 going to rehab, as well as Squad 717.
I copy that.
34, 53's engine, 35's tower are all going to rehab. Your group is now 35 engine, 3 truck.
Copy, 3 truck and 35 engine.
And if you need additional resources in your group outside of the 2, I can provide.
Okay. Safety 700 to command. I'm on sniper school. Where am I meeting the duty chief?
Safety 700, can you switch to 73 Charlie? 73 Charlie? Talk to the duty chief.